he ran into two women from Saugatuck,
doing their part to help the city that never sleeps.
For a while there, they say, things slowed down. The honking stopped. People said hello as they walked by. But despite the shock and turmoil this city went through, it didn't take long for things to get close to normal. Everything looks pretty much like it always did. Tall buildings, big signs, lights, cabbies, people, lots of people. And then there's this guy. Now, there are a few places in the world where a half-naked man that proudly wears tighty-whities, that calls himself the Naked Cowboy and sings the same song over and over and over, well, I'm the new sensation, could signal that things are getting back to normal. Like I said, there are few places in the world where people would see this man back at Times Square and say, yep, things feel like they used to. But that's basically what's happened here in New York. Of course, no one's forgotten what happened that terrible day, and they never will, but to the best of their ability, they're getting on with life. Now they just wish the tourists would do the same thing and come back to the city with bags full of money to spend.
And we came back and haven't had a problem. Nope.
Not long after the attack, Mayor Rudolph Giuliani made a plea to America. Come to New York, he said, and bring cash. And guess what?
Lots less crowded now.
Two ladies from Saugatuck, Loretta and Kyle, happened to be listening that day and did just that.
Brought our dollars. Mm-hmm. Took our chances.
Took their chances on the streets of New York.
Oh, man.
Took their chances with a guy that dresses in the strangest way.
Ready, smile, there we go.
And a guy that doesn't dress at all.
Did you know that was going to happen?
Who was that? And they had the very best time.
In spite of everything, it's been very nice.
It's been great. Yeah. It's just been great, really.
Mm-hmm. And along the way, they did just as the mayor had asked. They spent money, spent a lot of it, and somehow, in their own little way, two women from Saugatuck helped out.
There's a tremendous spirit. People are cordial, and they're really working to get back at it.
They didn't give blood or volunteer. They didn't send money. They sent themselves, ambassadors from the great state of Michigan, here to do what the mayor had said. They came, they saw, they spent. Even dropped a couple bucks in the Naked Cowboy's boots. It must be terribly expensive to be a nude wrangler these days. At any rate, our time in New York was nearly at end, and so to these two ladies we said goodbye. But of all the things we did, all the things we saw, this was one of the sweetest moments, to see Loretta and Kyle walking the streets of New York with giant grins, big smiles. Take that, Osama. Take that. In New York, Brett Thomas, News 8.